Hello, welcome to another episode of D&D Misfit Adventures. We are here again with another episode of our campaign. Thank you very much if you're keeping up to date with us, which is wonderful. And if you go down into our description, you will find a link to minimegastore.com. Use the code MISFITS for 10% off all of your purchases of tabletop gaming needs. And if you buy any 3D printed miniatures, you get 25% off. Can't ask any better than that just for watching the first 30 seconds of this video. And now it's time to go and meet those misfits. Okay, so episode 49. After discussing where to go and what to do, you decided to head off on giving information to find out about the missing loggers. On your journey, you found a portal circle next to the waterfalls of the Singing Waters. It whisked you away, and you woke to arrive at a misty dragon skull-shaped cavern, where not only did you fight the Faceless One for Brutus's freedom, you were eagerly watched over by the goddess Tiamat. During the fight, the aim to turn Brutus changed, as they attempted to lure and recruit A55 instead. After his reply of no and Brutus being downed, Tiamat chose to clear the battlefield in one fell breath. That was until Dudley gave himself up to Tiamat as tribute to save his friends. With the final words of "we'll be in touch," you fly back to the Singing Waters, where you wake riverside and see Dudley washing himself off next to the lake.
Yep, I'm still doing it.
Yeah, so as we finished off last time, Brutus was brought back to life by A55 with his touchy-feely hands. Dudley, kneeling riverside, splashing himself with water, trying to wash off what ickiness he had. Go.
Gotta be clean.
Did we win?
Well, I wouldn't say a win, but we didn't die.
Yeah, that's a win, surely.
Yeah, in some people's books.
Bestie, what do they mean?
Alicia, don't get mad.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
Well, to save everyone, I took the deal instead.
Why on earth would you do that?
You were down. They tried to get recruit A55. He said no. And 5-headed will breathe whatever it's going to breathe out and wipe us. So in doing so, to save everyone, I took the deal.
And that's why I wanted to fight them alone. Now they've got you.
But you're alive.
So what now? Well, what did they want with you? Well, what's the next step?
They'll be in touch, apparently.
Can't we do something about it?
Not now. Because I don't know what they're going to do, what they got planned. All I know is they're going to be in touch.
But can't we find another one equal and then let them fight it out for you? And hopefully Tiamat loses?
All I can think of that may know about Tiamat is the Dragon Law. And I don't think they like us. It might be different now, with me talking to what they believe in.
I mean, at this stage, do we have anything to lose?
Well, we can finish the task at hand when we were originally doing, before we had the near-death experience with you, with your duel. And then we can go on the way back, try to talk to the dragons.
At this stage, it's pretty much the only option.
It's worth taking. I find it out it's worth taking a deal to see you three alive.
But at what cost? That's the problem.
Anything's a better price than seeing you three dead. And
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
And hopefully they forget, so they don't have to call you up on your acceptance.
They wanted strength. Dudley's the strongest I know.
Ah, yeah. There's a problem.
Why
Why
now
they
they strengthen religion more than physical.
And what happens if they want Dudley to turn on us?
I don't think I would do it.
You don't have a choice.
Or you could then now go and devote yourself to a different god, and then, like you say, they'll fight over you, and then we don't have to do anything, right? Is that how it works?
I don't think we need a cosmic clash of deities.
I mean, it might buy us some time for another solution.
True, but who else is there? Death already got Rogu. The goddess of chaos is now with me. I took the deal with chaos.
Okay, but think about it. I can no longer heal. Because I don't believe in a deity. I don't have a deity. So if you stop believing in them, perhaps they won't come after you?
Yeah. So I don't think it's I believe in Tiamat. I'm not sure how this works.
I think for now we've got too many questions and not enough answers. We're just going to have to carry on as normal and as best as we can and wait for what happens next.
I promise I won't harm any of you.
You can't promise that. You don't. It's a god, bestie.
Well, if it happens, I'll just isolate myself.
Michael, check your messages.
Tim, you're getting faxed.
No, ink.
But yes, go back to it's a god.
And that's the problem.
There you got mail.
Well, we've learned one thing at least. Don't go into a ominous portal that says tourist transport. Was that the one? Traveler.
Avengers Point here.
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, you know to avoid that.
Oh, one good thing. The water's refreshing.
Well, just in case, don't drink it. Just in case it's another elemental.
I'll be just washing my face. If water elemental was here, it would have slapped me by now.
Well, just make sure you don't drink any, bestie. We got enough problems.
Shall we go back to the car and Raymond? If he's still alive?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I paid for that
Because
card.
I don't know what
I need
time
that card.
what the time difference is from that portal. Yeah, but if anything happens to the car, at least you'll be 30 gold richer.
No, it wasn't 855's fault.
It was the agreement or compensation.
Mm. But it's fine. The car and Raymond are still there,
Aye.
untouched and unmoved.
Aye.
Okay.
Hmm. What were we doing before this? We were going to see loggers, right?
Yeah, to go save their ass and tell them don't work here.
Hmm. Are we
And
still
then
in?
we got sidetracked with the portal.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, that'll cheer you back up, Dudley. If we go beat up some loggers, that'll make you forget about the allegiance you've made.
That's if they're aggressive. Hopefully they're not aggressive.
Well, we can make them aggressive if it helps. We could say their mothers were once dwarves.
Let's go see. Let's just see what happens first.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. So you get back on your car, and Raymond's still hitched up, and you gather all your senses, and you start or continue on your journey to the loggers' camp. You push by, you start making your way around the waterfall, and as I said on the previous one, the waterfall's really picturesque. The water sparkles like it's full of twinkling stars. The reason why they call it the singing water is as the water sort of approaches and hits, no gushing, no crashing sounds, almost like the twinkling of wind chimes as the water cascades down this beautiful waterfall. But you pass round the side of it and continue up the hill onto the top of the waterfall, following the river as it meanders through the hillside. And remembering your route there from your previous journey, what feels like months ago. The last time you visited, the door was broken down. The place had been completely ransacked by a giant tree ant, having destroyed all of the equipment in there. But as you approach this time, the door has been rebuilt. But it is left ajar.
Is there anything else around that might imply there is life, like left equipment or tracks or all that good stuff?
Well, you're still standing outside. You haven't got in yet because you didn't tell me you were going in. The things that you noticed that weren't there before, there are 2 new towers built either side of the gate, like watchtowers, with ladders reaching up to them. There's a lot of foot traffic outside the gate. You can see that the ground is all churned up. But that's about it.
And can we, if we were to get closer, almost going in that door that is ajar? Actually, no. I think that's what I'll just do. I won't speak for the rest of the team, but I'll head up and look in the ajar door.
Okay. What do the rest of you want to do? Do you want to follow in Rogu's steps, or?
Generally, Rogu brings mischief, so he's going to need something. So yeah, I'll go up as well.
I'll go walk around the area just to go see anyone else around the camp.
Okay, so you're going to go in. So, what about you, A55, in your silence over there? Looking at
I
Pokemon
will
cards.
go. I will go with Dudley.
Okay. A55 and Dudley going off together. So Brutus, are you following Rogu then?
Well, someone needs to look after
Well,
him, so
Well,
yeah.
unless Brutus, unless you would like to swap.
You did say that Rogu finds mischief. Somebody's got to look after him.
Yeah,
No.
then yeah, if you want to swap, then A55, because I'd rather go with my bestie, and I know Rogu's yours, so.
Aye.
He's split the pie over besties.
Okay, then.
That's funny.
Two little pairings. Fine. So A55 cuts off with Rogu, and Dudley and Brutus go to examine around the areas. It's pretty obvious that when you step into this, you can see that the equipment has started to be rebuilt. The houses that were knocked down have started to be rebuilt. The dam that was destroyed has started to be rebuilt. The mill, you can see that they've started to rebuild. Everything inside is they've started to fix it. But there are no workers in sight. Tell me where you are and what you're examining. If anybody wants to tell me where they are or what they're examining.
I'm still in that ajar door, just peeking in, seeing if I can hear anything.
If my 5 is Scooby-Doo style, just slightly above Rogi, doing the exact same thing.
Okay, well, Dudley and Bruce are just walking around inside because I've just given you like the full internals of the thing, and there are no people.
I'll go upstairs, see if there's anyone upstairs.
Okay, so you climb up the ladder to the watchtower. As you get up to the top, you find 2 dead bodies.
Oh, well, that's not good.
At the top of the watchtower.
Do I know what killed him?
You can roll me an investigation if you wish.
Aye, aye.
If they've actually gone inside, shall you and I, Metal Bestie, patrol around the perimeter?
I do suppose.
9.
9. So at quick glance, you can see that there are arrows stuck in the wood inside the watchtower, and the guys, the two dead fellas were bleeding heavily.
Could I try and pinpoint where the arrows came from?
Oh, you climbed up there too. Okay. Just roll me an intelligence.
Well, this is cozy.
Straight intelligence.
4.
They came from a bow.
Oh, wow, the information I get. Okay, that's pointless. How can I tell how long they've been dead for? Being a cleric?
Pretty fresh. The blood's still damp.
Okay. Are there tracks around? I know they were probably heavily bleeding from the bows, but I would imagine that there were tracks at some point.
As I said, the outside the gate there was heavy foot traffic. Outside the gate,
But not in the watchtower.
not in the watchtower.
Okay. Is there anything on their persons that may be of assistance?
You can investigate their persons. While you're investigating their persons, A55 and Rogu, as you're walking around the outside, just give me whether you want to go east or west from the gate.
West.
West.
East.
West.
West.
West. You want to go east or west? Come on.
West.
West.
Go west. Okay. So, excuse me. West will take you left from the entrance, and you start following the fencing, the tall log fencing around the outsides, and you get about 100 feet away from the gate, and you can see that there is a hole that has been dug up against the fencing.
How peculiar.
How? After you, sir.
Okay then. I would like to go see the whole dog.
You go to see the hole dug. Okay, fine. You go up to look at the hole. Roll me an investigation.
Okay.
See if somebody can actually get a decent roll. D&D belongs taking a really long time.
This is taking a very long time, yes. Investigation.
Oh my god.
I'm looking at my modifier. 19.
Oh, there you go. See? Woo. So as you look at this hole, you can see that the hole has clearly been dug and goes underneath the fence and comes up in the encampment. But what you notice with your 19, what you notice around the hole is that you can see these remnants of red feathers, which you remember seeing a long time ago. You recognize the red feather. I'm just saying whether you recognize the red feather.
Oh dear. What are red feather? I don't.
What is the only creature that I have described over the last 49 weeks that has red feathers?
Wasn't it the rock? The mountain bird, the rock, you know?
It was the man who's not there with the red feathers. So the man who's with the red feathers, looking at the red feathers.
Yes.
What are the red feathers that belong to? You've just been. You have literally.
I've literally just said it.
I heard him say it, but I didn't process it.
You heard him say it, but didn't.
Caca.
A bird. That would make sense. Oh dear.
Like a stone.
Yeah, a rocky bird. Oh.
A rock.
Mm.
Right.
A spirit bird.
Right. Okay.
Don't look away from the screen. Look at the screen and be embarrassed that you got told what it was and still didn't listen.
I'm just glad I remembered.
But yes, the red feathers, the remnants of the red feathers, although not full feathers, the remnants around, they are rock feathers.
Rogu, there was a rock here.
Ah, lovely.
Well, I think that because they've got these red feathers, and some voice in the sky told me that they came from a rock. So,
Is there anything else around that would imply that this rock has been here? Like, I don't know, some feet marks or something else?
Roll me a survival.
Ooh. All right then. Survival equals.
Just so that I can do this, a rock's wingspan is about 100 feet. Just so you know.
Nice.
yeah, that's very long.
14.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, you look around the hole. Although you see feathers, you see a pointed. I'm gonna say a sharpened stone, which sort of rounded at the bottom and then comes to a jagged point around the hole. You find footprints, but normal-sized footprints that might belong to a humanoid type creature.
There's that. So that jagged stone with a point on the end, was it like the head of some sort of spear or something? If I look at that closer. Yay.
Wait. As a player, I'm thinking of something, but as a character, I'm not near, so I don't know shit.
I think we should take this back to Dudley, A55.
Oh, to Dudley? Okay, then.
Yeah, so I'll pick up that rock, and unless there's anything else of immediate note around this hole. No, can I scan the sort of the landscape around the hole, see if there's anything else evident?
I mean, yeah, there's nothing ever like really around by the hole, but going back to A55's 19 that you rolled earlier, the hole, you can see that the hole was dug out with jagged objects rather than like a clean spade. It wasn't like excavated professionally, it was dug out in haste.
Oh, okay. Oh. All right. Okay. All right. I think we'll head back and tell the other two what we saw.
Okay.
Dudley and Brewers, are you looking at anything else in particular at this moment in time?
Well, I rolled 11 for checking the bodies for any more information.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the bodies have been pierced by several arrows, and you can see that they sort of pulled them out. You notice that a couple of the heads are still sort of embedded in the skin in a couple of them. Like a couple of the holes.
Then
So they took that.
Go on.
Sorry. So they took the arrows, or they broke them off.
They tried to pull them out.
Yeah.
After they got hit with that arrow.
So okay. So you don't see any feathers they used at the end of their arrows.
Well, Brewers looked at the arrows earlier and rolled badly.
Well, that was to check what direction they were coming from, to pinpoint.
Is that where they came from? They came from a bow.
Exactly.
Because you rolled a 4.
Yes. It's a good 4.
Solid 4.
Yes, the minimal DC actually written in the book is 5. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh wow! Did not realise.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, the minimum DC on anything is 5.
Okay. Which is meant to be very easy.
You think? See that? Okay, I'm gonna prove this factoid now. So if I go somewhere there, look right at setting a DC.
Very easy, yeah.
No, very easy. 5.
5. And I can't get very easy.
It's been a very long day for you.
Yeah.
You just got woken back up.
That is true.
But you've been out there for a long time now, looking around. So your immediate look at the bows, or the immediate look at the arrows, was ooh. But They all came from the south, so they were shot from outside the walls.
Okay. What kind of feathers have they used for nerve quiver?
Ooh, I like his thinking.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Dudley, roll me an intelligence, and I will set the DC high enough because you are tick.
Am I a dick? I'm just
I
big.
didn't say dick. I said tick.
Oh, I thought you said.
No, I said politely that you're dim. You're dim. So give up. Oh,
19.
Damn.
they are red feathers that come from a bird.
I know my baby.
They are red feathers that
Cool.
come from a bird.
I will take one of the arrows that has one of the feathers and shove
And shove it somewhere. Your
it to the
signal,
party.
your signal's rubbish tonight, Ray. Well, I don't know if he's
Yeah,
using the name.
it's both of us.
Is it?
Yeah.
Could be. Okay. Yes, so they've discovered what they've discovered. So next, Rogu and A55. Are you going to walk in the gate this time, or are you going to stand there peering in like before?
I think we should go east this time.
Oh, smart thinking. All right then.
So they continue to walk around the outside. Walking past the gate and heading back and following it round east. As you get round to the other side, you find that there are loads of sort of while looking at the wall, you see arrows stuck into the standing logs where they've been shot, attempting to try and get them over the wall. Assumedly, that's not a word. Presumedly, that's one. And but again, you continue walking. You get about 100, 150 yards past the door, and you find another hole.
Ooh. I think I'm gonna check this hole.
Right.
Over there.
A55 holes.
Oh dear.
And what would you like to check this hole for, A55?
I would like to see what's in and around it.
Excellent.
Dirt.
You never know. My investigation, which I presume I'm rolling, is 16.
Lovely. So you're 16. This hole hasn't been dug by tools. This hole has been dug by claws, but it does go straight underneath the wall as the other one did, but slightly larger than the one on the other side.
How intriguing. See, what do you think, Rogu?
Why would they have dug another hole? Why are there so many holes?
Exactly what I've been thinking.
Has there, obviously you mentioned all of the arrows that were in the side of the wall. Is there anything else that's been left around, like another one of those spearheads or any other feathers? Or
Not this hole, no.
No, okay. Oh.
Slightly bigger hole made with claws.
Yeah.
Do you reckon this was also a rock?
And you mentioned that the hole goes underneath the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
So did the other one.
Yeah, maybe we should follow this hole under the wall.
Maybe, yes.
This hole is big enough for A55 to fit through. The one over the other side wouldn't have been.
Okay. See, it's good we came to the east.
Yeah, we're a smart duo, us two.
Ah, yes.
All right.
So,
Okay.
who's going first?
I'll go first.
Whoopee.
And you climb under the wall almost with ease. And as you go under the wall and you come up directly into the encampment. And as you come up, you can see Brutus and Dudley climbing down from one of the watchtowers.
Nice. All clear, A55. You can come in.
Okay. Yeah.
A55, yeah, you fit under there easy enough.
Do both me and Brutus see a Rogu and an A55 pop out of the hole?
Basically, yes.
Evening.
Are we ruining something with you two?
No, we just found this weird hole and another weird hole on the other side. And a bunch of feathers, look. And then show you the feathers.
They look familiar.
Like this arrow.
Mm-hmm. The feathers match.
Didn't I have one of those?
I think we found some as well on the way here as
Yeah, but didn't I give it to
you and half
God
to...
rest his soul is Duncus?
Yeah, we gave some to Duncus. Yeah, it was half to Duncus and half to you. So I found 10.
Is a rock native to these parts then? Or
No, I think the rock lives above that cave that we saw. What's the geezer's name? That told us off for being up the tree.
the brother of the other guy.
Yeah, Brother Bluey.
Goldie, we'll call him. Because he was gold, wasn't he? Yeah.
Marwell.
Oh, yeah, that's one. See, yeah, I don't have my notes with me, so I won't know any of the names.
Manamar.
Very interesting. So all of these
Interesting.
arrows then, is there any idea who's come in and shot down all these people? Have we got any other clues apart from arrows and feathers?
Well, who's most likely near to the rock is Goldie or whatever his name is, Malvern.
But Marwell,
As you would,
yeah, Marwell
and the
had
nearest encampment is the Dragonborn.
No, we're quite far away from there, aren't we?
Yeah, but I think because of the tree last time, and the gold one showed up nearby by the cave on the mountain. So it might be him.
Are there any remnants of gold anywhere, like some flaked off paint or something?
I mean, you haven't found any yet, but then you've only looked at a
What?
hole.
Some flaky scales came up.
I mean,
Yeah.
as mad as it sounds, would a guy with wings need to dig a hole? Just throw it out there.
Oh, that's
Touche.
true.
No, I don't think he
dug.
dug the hole. I think but if he is involved in some way, he might have been here at some point. So any remnants of his existence here would be nice. But no, I'll infer from that hint that he was not here.
No, all I was saying was throwing it out there. That was all. Because you asked if you've seen any remnants of gold. You haven't looked for it because you only looked at a hole. Which is why I said, why would a guy with wings need to dig a hole?
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, cool. I will look in areas where there aren't holes.
I mean, it's quite a large encampment.
Hmm.
It is a fairly substantial area. There are 3 standing buildings.
Shall we split up into pairs of besties again in search of all these different towers?
Well, there still might be some survivors around. We haven't checked everything.
True.
New besties.
All right. We're the children and those 2 are the adults.
Yes, that's definitely true.
They might be traumatized.
Officially, Brutus and Dudley are the 2 youngest, really.
Are they? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, 855 is like 100 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Just
You should be more responsible than I
throwing it out there.
Oh, well, I fell asleep for a rather long time.
No, you didn't.
Fell asleep? You're
I'm
in
older than
one
855.
pieces, bud.
I'm an older man. Older man.
You were just a frame. That's all you were. You were just a broken frame.
Yeah.
And then you went on a bulking season.
And what?
Oh, look at you big ton of metal.
Hey, that's not awfully nice, mister.
Because he called you a ton of metal.
Yes.
What's that? Is that an insult?
I want to bulk that big.
You
I had to actually eat
giant ton
protein
of
and do
metal.
work.
Yeah, somehow that's
But
a very
no,
robots.
you just need to pay money to go bulk up.
Well, I can't really grow muscles, can I?
Well, technically you can because you had you've reforged into something bigger and stronger. So
Yeah, but
technically you could argue you grew them.
While you guys are deciding what you're doing, I'm going to go and get a fan because I am roasting. So
He's got
decide
one of those, he's got-
what you're going to do next and tell me when I come back.
Oh dear.
Okay, Grandpa 55. What are we doing next?
Well, that's
Oh,
not very
your age.
nice.
I'm older than he is.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm so in human years. I think I'm around 200, but in my kind of thing, I'm like 18 or 19
Oh, okay, right.
because it's like space elf in it.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bloody
Right,
elves.
no, what are we doing? We need to game plan.
We need to find survivors in this camp if there is any.
Yes.
And after that, go talk to the Dragonborn
So,
to see if it was them.
so we stay in the groups and disperse again.
Should me and Dudley check out front in the gate with all the tracks and see if they lead anywhere?
What, out front of the gate?
Yeah, because we went straight up to the watchtower, didn't we? So
Yes.
What other buildings is there to check?
Oh, that's so much better. Dude, you had no idea. Because I can't open, because I'm roadside, I can't open the window.
oh, because of the
You've got to
noise.
hear cars going past. That's amazing.
Why didn't you have your neck fan again?
Because it broke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just stopped working. Wouldn't stop charging.
Oh.
I got it out. I thought, oh yeah, I'll charge that, and I plugged
Damn.
it in, and it just went no.
Oh.
So where it was sitting during the winter without a charge, the batteries.
Just died.
So yeah, but that's fine. I've got my little AC unit in here now, so it's cool. Just needed something to give me a little bit of break from the heat. So what did you decide you were doing then, Kitty Witty?
So I think me and Dudley are going to go outside to the main gates with all the tracks to see if we can see if they lead off anywhere to see if we can find any more clues.
Okay.
And me and Rogu are going to go to the watchtowers to look for
You're
people
going to
that
try and
aren't
find
dead.
survivors or something like that.
The
Yes.
watchtower, but they've already been up one watchtower. What, so you're going to go to the other watchtower?
Yes.
Yes.
Fine. So you two climb up to the watchtower. As the other two leave the gate and go outside, the massive tracks that are outside the gate. Both roll me a survival.
Oh,
Dirty 20.
Okay, I was going to say all nature, but we'll take the dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
uh, 15.
Pretty good. So as the two of you are looking on the floor and starting to discuss, you can see that there are humanoid footprints. There are large three-toed footprints, clawed footprints, feline footprints, and various other footprints on the outside of this gate.
Is there any footprints that look like they shouldn't be there, or are that heading south?
So where they all are, when they disappear off and go into the grass,
Yeah.
the footprints sort of fade a little bit. They're not quite as heavy, but in the area, you can see that there are shoes, claws, feline pads, and claws, feline pads, and sort of like boots, boots and shoes.
Considering I'm assuming we shared all the information when we met up, can we follow the claws, considering one of the holes was made with them?
Mm-hmm. The claws themselves look very familiar, as in the whole setup of them. Three large claws at the front and one small heel claw.
Oh,
Look very familiar to you, like something that you see on a regular basis.
I know you've mentioned this before. I'm trying to think of what it is.
Oh,
It's not the dodo-looking thing, is it?
It's not the dodo-looking thing, no. It's closer to you than that.
Oh.
It's the foot looks so familiar to you. It's something that you see on a daily basis.
Dragonkin?
Maybe.
Okay. Then yeah, I want to follow them and see where they go to.
Most of the clawed feet from the front of the encampment disappear off into the brush and rush off into the woods to the east.
Okay. If they are what I think they are, would there be any like when I go into the brush, is there any like, I don't know, maybe like drops of dragon scale or...
Now that you're specifically looking for something, roll me an investigation.
Okay.
am I able to give Bruce's advantage if I try and assist him?
Yes. Yeah, I like that. You can help.
Okay. 19. Oh, sorry, day 20.
Is that with Dudley's advantage, yeah?
Yeah, that was with my first one was I needed that advantage, otherwise it would have been 7.
Nice. So yeah, so as you sort of rush into the brush, you not so much you see scales, but you see more of these rock feathers. Now not just red, but blue.
Okay. So they're just like on the ground and in the bushes and all this, not necessarily on like arrow tips.
No, just left on the ground.
Okay. As we go further into the like the brush, then are they becoming more like clumped and there's more of them?
Less of them.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you want to do, bestie? I mean, do you want to keep following?
You told it feathers. Like, I don't know if they're still magical or they've been used up.
Can I do an Arcana check on one of them? Actually, can I do one on the red and one on the blue?
Well, on the feathers.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, if we know if they're rock feathers, we've seen them before.
So the
Yeah,
red.
just roll me an Arcana.
Oh, okay. 18.
So you examine the feathers and knowing that rock feathers can be used for magic and things like that. You examine these ones. There's no magical remnants on these.
Okay, so we're presuming then the magic's dissipated from them.
Well, it's not to say that it's dissipated, but maybe never infused.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
And I only
I'll
give you
go-
that information because you should know about magic.
Then I'll drop it. And Brutus tells me they're not useful. I just drop it. Drop the clumps.
But we can still perhaps follow the tracks, though, Dudley.
Oh, well, yeah, we'll follow the tracks, but I'm not gonna go be picking them up.
I don't know. I could see you in a nice, like, red and blue feathered kilt. I think it's very manly.
I don't think I'm that kind of orc.
Hey, we didn't think you would also go for the god of chaos, but hey, things happen.
Was that sass?
I am just saying that these things happen. You never know what can, you never know what to expect.
I didn't want you to die. What
I
any of the other
know.
two?
I know. I'm just saying you would look good in a feathered kilt. You know what? Let's just take them, because if we can't put them into a kilt because you don't want them, maybe we can infuse them and use them for another thing.
Fine, I'll go grab.
So give yourself a nice new pillow at home.
Yes, I do miss my royal pillow. So
as the pair of you start gathering these, the remnants of these rock feathers and disappearing off into the brush, A55 and Rogu, you climbed up the other watchtower. And as you get to the top of the watchtower, A55 realizing that this ladder's a little bit rickety underneath his weight, but you get to the top anyway. And as you get to the top, you find 2 dead bodies.
Once again, assuming that all information was shared, are they exactly the same? Have they been left in the exact same state?
There are arrows up there with red feathers in them. They got holes in their chests. There are also other arrows sort of like stuck in the wood or in and around them.
If I were to rummage through their belongings, what would I find?
Absolutely nothing.
Ah.
You would see the crossbow that they were using to shoot back, and a pile of bolts.
Well, cool. Anything else you want to do up here then, A55?
No, not really.
Cool. All right. Third tower it is.
There's only 2.
Damn. All right. Guess we'll go back down and look somewhere else that hasn't been looked in.
I do suppose.
Cool. Is there another area that has not been looked in, Mr. El Caliente?
There are 3 buildings that you haven't checked within the.
Where the 3 came from. All right. Yeah, there's 3 buildings.
Yes, there are 3 buildings that you have not checked.
Okay.
Within the encampment.
Okay. can we check the building that is closest to us of the three?
If that is what you wish to do, yes.
Yeah.
So you come down out of the watchtower and start heading into the encampment while my son pays no attention to what I'm saying.
We head down to the encampment.
Check your messages.
Good.
As you can, yeah, see, you're not paying attention. So you climb down out of the watchtower and you start making your way across the camp to the first building. It's quite a large building with windows. In the windows there are sort of makeshift curtains, sort of made out of potato sacks. So they will keep some light out, but they're still quite porous. There is a large wooden door. The wooden door is not locked.
Oh, can we open said door?
And with a loud creak, the door opens if it hasn't been touched for a couple of days. Roll me a perception, and and if you got any advantage on whether you get it for smell, take it.
Oh, okay. I don't have that, so I'll just go normal.
Yeah, some creatures have advantage on smell.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Loxodon.
So if you've got an advantage on it, use it.
15.
Cool. What about 855? Is he rolling something as well, or is he just looking at Pokemon cards?
I'm not looking at
I'll be
Pokemon
aimed.
cards.
Michael, I can see the reflection of the Pokemon cards in your glasses.
They're not Pokemon cards. What can you see?
I can see a square and it looks green, like a Pokemon.
D&D Beyond.
I can see a rainbow Pokemon.
It's honestly, I swear down it's D&D Beyond.
It's
Because
Zapdos.
I'm on two screens.
It's Pikachu.
It's a
Dirty
green
20.
Pikachu. It's a necrotic Pikachu.
Dirty 20.
The dirty 20 on your perception.
Who's that Pokemon?
Yeah.
It's Pikachu.
As you open the door, a stale smell of sort of mold comes from inside the building.
Shaman.
All right. Is it with our rolls? Can we locate the exact source of this dank mold, or is it just everywhere?
I mean, it's just the smell of mold.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
coming
omnipresent.
from he's in the building. Do you wish to go? Are you going in?
Yes.
Cool. As you go into the building, you can see that there are rows of bunk beds. Yeah, that's pretty much right. I'll stop there. You can see that there are rows of bunk beds. So this would be the sort of quarters of the workers of the encampment. So this would be where the loggers would sleep.
Are the beds names / labeled? So is there anyone's like this bunk bed belongs to?
Nothing such. At the end of each bunk bed, you can see that there is like a small chest, or like large storage box.
And do the storage boxes look break-intoable?
I mean, yeah, for you, yes.
Cool.
Anything breaking the ball for a rogue.
All right. I would then like to 055. Why don't you have a more specific look around while I break into all of these?
Okay.
So 855 starts to have a look around. 855, roll me an investigation. As you get down on your knees and start picking this lock, which I'll get you to roll me a sleight of hand for.
25.
Lovely. As you get down on your hands and knees and you start picking the lock, you look up at the end of the bed. And as you look at the end of the bed, you can see the soles of 2 feet.
Yeah. Hmm.
And the lock goes and opens.
Gently poke the feet.
Do you poke the foot? Nothing, doesn't move.
Oh, baloney fudge and mustard.
855, with your excited movement, I'm assuming you rolled something quite well.
I rolled a nice one.
Cool.
Hey.
You start investigating around the area and you notice that all of the beds look really lumpy.
Rogu.
There is a body in each of the 9 beds that are in this building.
Are they all dead? Do we know? We need to check.
I
Probably
mean,
all dead.
you rolled well. As you approach the beds themselves, you can see that each body has had a dagger thrust through its chest.
Oh, is it still there?
While
The dagger?
Yes.
Oy vey.
They've been assassinated.
Maybe he was playing darts.
Hmm.
You never know.
Huh.
Well, so you said the daggers are still there?
Yes.
I see no reason why
Not
we
in
can't
everybody, but in a select couple. Yes.
Yeah, I see no reason why we can't take these daggers and make something out of them.
Well, as you pull one dagger out,
Yes.
you want to take them. You notice that the dagger isn't made of metal or stone.
No.
It's made
Tell me it's wood.
It's made of a tooth.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Is this perchance also a rock?
I mean, I can't imagine a bird having teeth, considering they've got beaks.
You never know. Maybe it was a genetic mutation.
That'd be a scary ass bird with teeth, man.
Have you seen the fish with teeth?
What, a genetically mutated what? This is not Jurassic Park that fused a T-Rex with a Velociraptor and made an Indominus
A
Rex.
pterodactyl had teeth.
No, pterodactyls did not have teeth.
I'm sure they did.
No, that's a false accusation.
There was a pterosaur that did have teeth, and my brain is going, you can't remember. It was the largest. It was the largest.
Quetzalcoatlus.
That one.
That's a good point. I've never thought of that in my life. Yeah, birds wouldn't have teeth. Yeah.
I suppose some do.
Oh, I've just looked up, do birds have teeth? And Google said birds do not have teeth.
Well, some fish have teeth.
They have some have serrated beaks,
Mm-hmm.
and some have hardened gums, which act like teeth, but none of them actually have teeth.
No,
So
they don't physically have teeth.
this tooth I have is not a serrated beak, it's a tooth.
It is a serrated tooth.
No, it's a legit tooth.
Yeah. It wouldn't do much.
But yes,
Well, I can't.
It is a tooth, and it is about 4 inches long.
That's actually blown my mind. I'm not gonna lie. That's really cool.
What, the birds don't have teeth?
Yeah, never thought about that in my life.
Well,
Yeah,
do you want to have nightmares tonight? Google.
No, don't tell me.
Google, right? A penguin's mouth. Google a penguin's mouth.
It's terrifying.
It is horrifying.
All right,
I've got another bird fact for you.
Mm.
The owl is the world's slowest bird.
Yes.
World's lowest bird.
No,
Yeah.
slowest.
It's
Oh,
the world's
that's-
slowest bird.
Oh, all right.
It is the owl.
And they make up for it with their intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Jack, would you like to see?
Oh, yeah, I'll put in the group chat.
The inside of a penguin's
It
mouth.
traumatizes
It's horrific.
everyone.
It's traumatic. No.
No, don't do it, Michael.
Oh, okay. Should I send this to just Josh?
Doesn't bother me.
No, Jack's the one that wants to see it. He needs his mind. He needs his mind.
No, I
Give
don't
it to
want to.
Jack.
Why I'm ignoring it. I'll wait till tomorrow to look at it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, the inside of a penguin's mouth is horrifying. I've never.
Okay,
really
Jack.
understood.
It'll be in your messages. No affair.
So yeah. So all these guys are dead, right, in their beds. And is there an obvious someone who's crept in to do all this?
Perhaps the ones that dug the hole under the wall.
Right, so this clawed thing also had teeth, maybe. I'll take a tooth, put it in my pocket, and we'll examine it later. But yeah, I'll do that and continue to raid the chests.
Fair enough.
Try to get in that school, build up that fund.
I sent it to Jack privately. That exact same
How much
picture.
is it to get back into your nobility, Rogu?
So Rogu's going to carry on picking at the chest. So the first chest that you've picked, you've seen this foot. You open it up and it's full of mostly clothes. There's a pair of boots. There's a pair of long johns. You do find a couple of letters in there, but no coinage, nothing of any sort of value.
All right. Cool. Chest number 2. I'm just going to keep going.
Yeah, just I'll tell you what. Just roll me a pick of the lock for all of them, because they're all going to be the same.
13.
13. They're easy locks. Simple for a man of your skills. So you pop the other 4. And again, you find boots, clothes, long johns, underwear. You find, again, letters. And you find in one of them, you find a picture. And when you look at it closely, you can see it's the man in the bed standing next to a woman and a child.
Wow.
There are also other pictures around the beds, sort of hanging up on the walls, and you can see that the men in the beds are in these pictures, standing next to women, children, parents, etc.
That's a shame. Okay.
But you don't find anything of any value. But because you're not going to say it, I'm going to do it. You take a peek at one of these letters, and the one that you take a peek of, it's from the man's wife, saying that he can't wait for her to return home. The children are really looking forward to seeing Daddy again.
Oh, damn.
Oh dear. Does it have like an address or anything on it, or some names or something?
I can give you a return address if you really want it.
Yeah, I think because we have so many unfulfilled quests, I might add that as well.
So,
I have nothing to know. Right. Wait, give me a minute. I'll get into the notes part of the
That's
beyond.
fine. So, but I'll keep it really simple for you. So, all of the letters have got the return address on them, And the return address of all the letters is the same street.
Okay.
Okay, and excuse me. Oh, and all of them are all of them are 7th Street.
Okay.
Now, do you want the names of the 5 wives?
Yes.
Okay. So the names of the 5 wives that live on 7th Street. So I'm just making sure that my notes tally up with you.
Mm-hmm.
So you have Anita.
Uh-huh.
Elizabeth.
Uh-huh.
Let's go with Sherry.
Mm-hmm. Is that with a Y at the end or an I?
I don't think I'm going to be that pedantic.
Okay.
As long as you say it correctly, I'm happy.
Sherry. Mm-hmm.
I did have the other one. So I did write all of these down, but I'm looking at the wrong page. Oh, Carol.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one is just signed your lover, FP.
FP.
Have we met anyone so far that is FP?
What a fucking prick. Yeah, we met loads of them.
You may have no those ones. I think some of us in the group are FPs.
FPs.
I don't think we actually met a person who starts with an F and ends with a P.
No, I don't think we have. I ain't Tate and Lyle.
We can rule them out, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm done around here, A55. Are you done? Because then we can head out and...
Well, I'll just follow you because I haven't actually found anything in here. So, yes.
You found all the dead bodies. It was well done.
Well, that's not overly excited. I still want those daggers. Can I have those daggers?
You picked up one of the daggers.
Only one.
Well, there were, all right, 2 daggers.
Whoopee.
Okay, cool. Because there were still more buildings, weren't there, A55? Should we look in all of them, or should we return to...
Well, let's look in 2 more. You won't go in anymore.
Okay.
There's only 2.
You start making your way to the next building. Now, as you two currently making your way through the thrush and brush of the woods, the grass is now started getting very, very thick and very, very tall. It's now coming up way above your waistline. And the path itself, or like the route that was made in the lower stuff, is slowly disappearing.
Is there still like a trail of feathers?
No, feathers have dissipated.
Okay.
You've travelled about a quarter of a mile.
Oh, okay.
Into the brush. You are at the bottom of the main mountains where you saw Marvel flying over the top. As you look down the hillside, you can see that the singing waters are below you, where you had the fight with that giant moss monster thing.
Yeah.
That's directly below you. In front of you, like you can see, sort of like maybe a mile and a half away, you can see the large stone wall that you found the secret entrance into St. Matthias' resting place.
Oh, okay. Considering the
You're
blood
sort of
was
almost in the centre of the island.
okay, considering the blood was fairly fresh, then the battle would fairly be thick. Could I try and do a perception check for hearing to see if I can hear any like scuttling or anything?
I mean,
Campfire.
You can roll me a perception. That's fine.
Yeah. 26.
So you look around, and other than the fact that I have described that you are directly almost in the centre of this island, there's no movement around you except for maybe a few birds, creatures running through. You get the odd as the grass splits as something small runs through underneath. Maybe something foxish or a rabbit, possibly a chinchilla.
Oh, if it's a chinchilla, can we protect it?
I try chuck a javelin at the chinchilla.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing else is really
No, I don't.
Okay.
grabbing your attention.
Well, doesn't look like we can do any more here, Dudders.
Just because I can, for nostalgia shouting reasons. You know, I got that magical sword. So I'll put it in my eyes and say, give me sight beyond sight. Just for a pop.
You're literally not attuned to it, and if the sword could laugh,
Yeah, I know, but
it would.
No. I don't know. I haven't done magic, so I don't know how it works.
Magic sword.
So I'm probably
Give
going
me
to go
sight
ask it
beyond
something stupid.
sight.
Yeah.
You're just an absolute nutter standing there with a sword in your face.
Are you okay,
How does
Betsy?
this magical stuff work?
So is Jack frozen, or is he looking at something? Oh no, there we go.
No, his head's moving.
He's been
I'm
so
looking at penguin mouths. Thanks.
I told you they were horrifying.
Yeah.
If I've got to see it, you've got to see it.
Yeah, we all saw it. It's all traumatizing.
Yeah, penguins are really cute until they open their mouths. Yep.
Like women, am I right?
Hey.
Hey.
I don't have one. I assume Josh doesn't have one. Ray doesn't have one. Michael has a mother. It's about as far as it goes.
I had one. I'm lucky I escaped.
Actually, how are we doing on the girlfriend front, Mick?
This seems. This is the one.
Yeah, this is when he definitely switches off and pretends he's not listening.
This really wasn't that one.
That's where he comes back on. Nuggle go.
Oh, my internet's frozen.
What? One thing then.
Yeah, it's about me. Okay, so how we doing?
Terribly.
All right, rough track. You hang around with 30 women every Saturday.
They're all like significantly older or significantly younger than me. That's not.
You'll fit. You'll do. All right, fine. I mean, Brooke's significantly older than you. She's nearly old enough to drink.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah.
But I like Brooke. She's cool. She's got sass.
I don't.
Oh.
Well, you don't like sass, or
What about Martha? I know you like Martha, right?
Like 2 years younger than me. No.
She's only 13.
For those watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah, help us reach 10,000 subs to get Mike a girlfriend.
Yeah.
you'll turn to a one shot.
Yeah.
And if you wish to see him in a different light, then go on to TPA YouTube and you can
No.
see him and dance.
No.
Ooh, all right.
Oh, here we go.
No.
What was that channel?
I'm only in like 2 of the videos, but yeah.
You are only in 2 of the videos, yes.
Links in the
But
description
you're
below.
singing and dancing. I love the fact that Jack actually looks like he's looking for it.
Yes.
Yeah, I've only come
Legit,
across
I am.
Korean channel.
What was the name?
I'll send you the link later, Jack.
Oh,
Cool,
perfect.
Or I'll show you the video tomorrow when we're wrestling.
Oh, there you
Release the chaos.
go.
So you guys have basically reached the end of your run in the brush.
Okay.
Nothing else really visible.
Would I be able to use my sword to go cut the long trees to see if there's any more footprints?
I mean,
If
you can just look down if you really want to. But the footprints disappeared as soon as you went into the brush.
okay.
So what you've been following is sort of like a line in the grass, but now you've got to the taller grass, it's disappeared.
Okay.
Then, based on that, if we continued following the line, where would it head?
Well, you're basically heading east. So you're heading back past the entrance to the final resting place of Saint Matthias, and then you're heading over to the Redwoods, where you found and spoke to the colony of Dragonborns or dragons.
Okay.
The other side of the island.
I mean, that's not a bad thing to. I mean, Redwoods. What do you think, Bestie?
Well, if we believe there is a Dragonborn who did this,
Hmm.
it's on the right track. I'm going to see him. It helps us with answers with the situation I'm in, and I know Rogu's got Bluey to go deal with.
Yeah. It's a lead. I mean, it might not be the right one, but it's better than nothing.
Exactly.
Okay. Should we start heading back and then give them an update?
Yeah, might as well, just in case something happens to Rogu.
I mean, he is the cause of our problem, so maybe we should take a slow walk back.
If we have two people that could reason with the Dragonborn, like one that actually looks like him and one who's potentially got a acolyte of their deity.
Oh, okay, but let's see. Let's recap a little bit, Bestie. Rogu ended up taking a cane for the snakes, and what happened at the end? We had to fight the king of them because he had the staff.
What you did was for payback for what you did. I understand. He glassed our location up, so you glassed him up with the cane. So I understand.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if we take a slow walk back, it's not the end of the world.
True. I see your point. I still don't want to lose anyone.
Okay, well, because you're my bestie, I'll go along with it.
Appreciate it.
But can you give me a piggyback? My feet are tired.
Fine, I'll meet you halfway.
Cool. And I jump on his back.
Yeah, I will pick him up and.
Fair enough. You start heading back. 855 and Rogu, you're still.
Yes, we're back to go see Tin Man and Rogu.
Yes. Tin Man and Rogu, you go into the second building. And as you get to the second building, you can see that the door is open.
Enter the door, please.
You open the door and you get a very similar smell to what came from the last one, except this time there are lots of flies buzzing around in the room.
Lovely.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Carry on in.
As you enter the room, you can see that this room is full of industrial equipment, log cutters, mostly for slicing the logs in half, pushing logs, circular saws, etc. It doesn't take you long to notice because it's pretty obvious. You notice one side of the log cutter, torso, and the other side of the log cutter, a set of legs.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Damn. Really, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Huh. Is there anything in the possession of the torso or legs? If you rummage through their belongings.
You find a set of keys
Oh.
just hanging on his belt.
All right. I'll take the keys. Have you seen anything so far that was locked and looked like they needed keys to open?
Other than the chests that you've already picked all the locks for.
All right. Are there quite a lot of keys on this key ring then?
Yeah, there are a selection of a few keys, yeah.
And do they, while I was picking the locks, does it look like these keys would have fit and opened said locks?
No, although the DM was having fun, no, these keys look too big.
Okay, cool. Look, I found some keys, A55.
And A55 checked his messages earlier when I told him to check his messages, didn't he?
I did. Rogu, remember you can speak to dead people.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But also, while you're in here and looking around and starting to gauge, A55, over the other side, you find a man chained to a log.
What?
Sounds a man chained to a log.
And
the log is on one of these log cutters. Now, although the man is not cut in half, he is dead. You can see a selection of tools next to his body.
Oh.
I would like to investigate cause of death.
Very well. You can see that where he has been chained, that he's been struggling to get out, and there are huge abrasions around the chains in his arms. But when you look at his face, you can see that all of his teeth have been pulled with pliers.
Really?
And you also see that both of his eyes have been sealed shut and burnt with a hot poker.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. He's not having a good day.
Oh dear.
That must hurt him lots.
Well, I mean, you'd think so. He's not. Eyes are sealed shut, first of all.
I almost don't want to bring this guy back and question him because just prolong his.
Yeah, he's going to have PTSD and you're just going to give it back to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
All right. The torso, did it have a head attached to it?
It did.
Oh, it did. All right. I'll ask the torso then. I will say, "Arise, my torso."
The head sort of, as it's laying sort of face down, sort of, you see both hands sort of push it, flips it onto its back as it looks up at the sky or ceiling.
Okay. In as much detail as you can spare, what happened here?
They came in the night. We was just working, see? And the next thing I know, I was talking to you.
Who are they?
difficult to see. It's dark. But I'd say that they be things made of nightmares. Creatures with teeth and eyes of the devil.
Okay. What do you think that creature was?
Stood tall, about same height as you. But it was no man. Kinda like you. But it didn't have skin. Kinda like you. Was it you?
No, it wasn't me. Was this thing, or what color was this thing?
It were an array of colours. As I said, it was dark. So more grey and white and black. A bit more grey.
Okay. We've got one question left, 855. Have you got anything?
How many of you was it that were working?
Oh, just me and my friend Bob. Bobby, what'd they do?
Would you like to go speak to Bobby?
Well, he hasn't got any teeth, right? So we might not be able to understand it.
Is Bobby the one with the hot poker?
Yes. No, always had enough.
Okay.
I don't think about when I describe these things that I've got to do impressions of them.
Yeah.
No teeth and no eyes.
Okay. Cool. Is there anything else of note in here other than these two poor lads?
No, not really.
Okay. I think we will exit then.
One more room left. As you come out of that room, A55, no, Dudley walks through the front gate with a Brutus on his back.
Hey guys,
Oh, hello.
did you find anything?
Yes, a lot of dead people.
And
Yes.
a guy with no teeth, and his eyes were like hot poked shut.
Lovely.
Seems like a great fella. Name was Bobby.
So I didn't see anything.
Well, what do you think?
Any sort of hot poker?
Maybe. So we can't really wake him up. He's got no teeth, so he can't talk. And then he won't be able to see
He
anything.
could.
So
I'm surprised his name wasn't Stevie.
Well,
I don't get
Stevie.
Stevie
I wonder.
Wonder. Yeah.
So, one room left to investigate.
okay.
Rogu's left to go and deal with the dog.
Oh no, the dog is fine. It's just that brother has returned. So, hello, brother. Hello, brother.
Hey, it's another misfit. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, friends. How's he doing?
Oh, you got a moustache this time.
Yeah, I had one a while ago. I thought I'd regrow it.
He's good. Just because I can, I'm going to shape mine to that for tomorrow. Actually, you're a medic. You can give some advice. What do you do for a guy with no teeth and he's had his eyes burned shut?
Walk it off.
Take some ice.
The third building that you start to approach is the mill.
Flour.
It's the mill. It's the you could see that they've started to fix the water wheel, getting ready to put it back, but it's currently not attached. But the river is running because they didn't finish building the dam. Going in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Am I still holding Brutus as a piggy bag?
if you really want to. As you
I don't
open
think I did let him go.
as you open the door and start to head in, there is a huge plume of dust just sort of floating in the air in there. You can see that there are bags. There are various tools in there. There are spades. There are tools. There are the bags of grain. And when you look, you can see that there is a stone mill in the middle of the ground floor.
I'm assuming that is like for creating flour. I'm presuming because it's a mill.
Yeah.
Then is there any of those claw footprints in the flour on the ground?
I like your thinking. Roll me an investigation.
6.
Excellent. There are footprints, but you can't tell what they are.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Well, remember we were following the tracks in the bush.
Oh, them ones.
Yes.
And I will give it a look. So investigation.
Yes, please.
That'll be a 12.
Okay. You can see that there are very similar footprints in this in the sort of crushed dust that's on the floor. But as you approach the mill, you can see that the crushed dust is not from crushed wheat. As you can see that there is a body underneath the mangle.
Oh.
And the dust that you are standing in are from ground bones.
Oh, damn. This is a dark episode.
Looks like we're going to have a lot of calci dust. And I found the footprints that are similar to what we saw, Bestie.
Oh, good job. Oh. Do they lead anywhere?
So we know that we've done the butchering.
Do they lead anywhere, did you just ask?
Yeah.
You can see that they lead towards the door and they lead towards the ladder.
Okay. I'd probably go up the ladder then just to see if we can get any more clues.
Fair enough. As you climb up the ladder and you get to what is known as the hayloft, you can see that there is a body underneath the hay. Other than that, you can see that there is a seeing glass laying on the floor next to a window.
Is that a magnifying glass?
Effectively, it's a binoculars.
Periscope. Not
Telescope.
periscope. Telescope, that's it.
But it wouldn't be called a telescope, it'd be called a seeing glass.
Okay. Then I will like to investigate the body.
The body that is up there is a young boy, no older than about sort of 14.
Okay. Presuming dead, I take it.
Roll me a medicine.
Oh, 24.
Died of frostbite.
Frostbite? In hay? Interesting.
Something for you to think about.
I already know what that could happen.
I got an idea, but okay. Is there anything on his person that maybe can help identify him and maybe give us some clues or something?
No, unfortunately not. Just a kid in dungarees, not even wearing a pair of shoes.
Damn. Okay.
When you find Bestie?
Best you don't have a look, Bestie. Let's just say there's another body up here. However, I have found a looking glass or seeing glass. Is it positioned by the window, just out of curiosity?
Yes.
Then can I look through it and out the window to see what it was looking at?
Well, I mean, it's just loose on the floor, but it's out the window.
Well, my rationale is that if it was dropped like suddenly or something like that, then he was looking in that direction. So potentially,
the window itself looks directly at the front gate of the encampment, and you can see the bodies on top of the watchtowers from where you are.
I wonder if he got spooked. Interesting. Are there any blue feathers around?
Ooh.
Obviously, frost and blue, just as a guess.
I get it. I mean, you can have a look.
Yeah, go on then.
Go on, an investigation.
What is wrong with my goddamn 8?
Too much hay around, your eyes are starting to water.
Okay. Bestie, can you come up here and do me a favour? My eyes are starting to sting.
What do you get in your eyes? I'll go up.
I think just the dust and bits and pieces are in my eye. Can you see if there's any of those blue feathers around?
Do I see any? What do you want me to roll?
I mean, if you're looking same as him, just an investigation.
Investigation. 15.
Cool. You sort of hunt around in the hay around the body to see if you could see anything in particular. You don't find any feathers, or you don't find any scales or anything like that. But you do find another one of these daggers.
What do I find you cut out? Sorry.
Oh, you find another one of those daggers.
Does this mean anything?
Does it have any... I can't properly see. I need to... Let's go back downstairs and see if it clears my eyes a little bit.
As you go downstairs, A55 recognises it as the same daggers that he found in the bodies of the guys in the digs.
Does this mean anything to you?
Not. It's just one of the bone daggers. It's not anything.
Oh, so you found these before?
I have, yes.
I've
Is
got
that-
a question,
Go on.
Rogu.
Huh?
And I'm not, don't take this wrong, I'm not blaming you. But when you breathe your ice, can it cause frostbite?
Probably, if they're weak and puny enough.
Good answer. Have an inspiration.
Hey, nice. Finally, my hard work is paying.
So there's potential that we now got a color kind of Dragonborn, and we know it ain't Rogu. So he was with us.
So while he's asking the question, can I see if there's any like design or inscription on the daggers themselves to like give away like a certain like race or
The
something?
daggers themselves, you can see that they're just a tooth. They're a primal weapon. They're a tooth wrapped onto a piece of wood.
Okay.
Nothing.
Then as Rogu's talking, can I like just sneak up next to him and hold the tooth next to his mouth just to see if it's the same length?
You can. You sort of put it next to his face and it gives you a really weird look as the tooth sort of covers half of his face.
Okay. After Dudley's finished that, then I'll inform everyone of what we found and the potential that it could lead to the Redwoods where there are dragonkin, and the prints seem to be of dragonkin nature. But we also found some blue feathers as well as the red.
So Deirdre.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is Michael still paying attention?
I heard Deirdre.
Yeah, but you look up.
Oh, yeah. I already told him that. Rogu.
Told me what?
Not you, you numpty. Rogu.
What did you tell me again, sorry?
About Bobby. We should go speak to him. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Bobby? Who's Bobby?
The guy.
No eyes, Bobby.
Yeah.
Wasn't that? Didn't he say his friend was Bobby though?
Yes.
That was
No.
the top half of the torso.
Yes. So the friend Bobby is the one that's the
Oh,
No
the no
teeth.
teeth one.
yes. We need to go speak to him because he.
Dummy
something.
Bobby.
Oh, okay. Fine.
He
Fair
can
enough.
speak with no teeth. It's whether he's got his tongue or not.
Touche. You just say it. We'll just spray
Actually,
it
do you
now.
know what? I know how to act as somebody with no tongue. I have to do the same as that poor freaking fella in The Mummy. Do you remember The Mummy?
Yeah, that scares the crap out of me.
When
Every
Imhotep
single
took
time.
his eyes and his tongue? Mate,
Yeah.
that is some freaky shit.
That's hard. Yeah.
I almost felt sorry for him if he hadn't been a cocky American. I almost felt sorry for him.
I felt sorry for the actor trying to act it.
He did a good job.
Yeah.
Instead of cocky American.
Okay, if we need to go speak to that cocky American, then let's do so.
How do you think he was American?
He looks the sort.
So, the four of you leave the mill and the bone dust behind as you exit the mill. The afternoon sun really high in the sky now, so like really beating down. It's a hot day. As you make your way back to the cutting shop.
Ooh, hang on. I remember a while ago, when I had my many dreams about Louis, that he had like a dragon, right? He had a pet dragon. What color was that pet dragon? No, because we're finding feathers. All right, sorry, ignore me. Cool. We'll carry on. Ignore that train of thought.
And it wasn't a terrible train of thought. Okay.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Bobby. Arise, my toothless son.
Love it.
Yes, yes. Hello? Yes. Yes.
Right. A55, seeing as you wanted me to talk to him, could you ask him the questions?
Oh dear. Um,
Yes. Sorry, I can't see anything.
yeah, that's quite okay. Your eyes are shut for a long time, buddy.
Sure. I uh,
What you said. Oh dear. What am I asking? What should I ask him? What do you think, Rogu? What would be a good question?
Somebody asked me something.
Okay. Who were the people that took out your teeth?
Evil like the devils. Skin as red as Satan himself.
Okay.
Do you know why they did that to you and your friends?
Yeah.
What happened to my friends? The last thing I saw was the devil heating up a poker before I lost my sight. Fire coming out of his mouth itself.
Oh, so he could be dealing with the actual devil. Like,
why do we keep seeing feathers around?
I don't fucking know. There's a lot of birds in this place. You know, we are in the middle of a forest.
Cool, yeah, I thought that'd happen. Okay. Right. Any other questions from anyone else?
Can you provide a better description of what the assailants look like?
So his skin was red. He could breathe fire. And he had sharp teeth. Don't know why he wanted to take mine so much. I do miss them. Chewing was my second favourite hobby. Sorry. Just end it all. Please just end it all.
how many more questions have we got? One.
What was your first favourite hobby?
There's a good one. Swallowing.
What? That's a good one. Swallowing.
So some sort of red-skinned, fire-breathing devil, huh? All these freaking feathers, then.
Well, while I'm letting you think about how the devil was covered in feathers, we'll take a break. So, with Bobby dropping out, having given you some more information of the blood red skin that could breathe fire from its own mouth, heating up the poker before losing his eyeballs, What's next?
I suggest we make our way to Red Forest, see if we can gather more information, as it's one of the potential leads we have.
Hmm.
Everybody in agreement?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, definitely.
Fun and games. Fun and games. Fine. So you leave. You set off. You grab all your stuff and you leave the encampment and start heading the way that Dudley and Brutus have already sort of carved in the underbrush. You start pushing through and making your way, and it's a hard push. And again, getting that odd as the grass sort of splits and something runs through it.
I jump up on Dudley's back because I think it's a snake.
It's okay. It's okay. We're nowhere near the snakes.
Is it a chinchilla?
It might be.
The view from where you are, overlooking the singing waters, is actually quite pleasant. It's very nice. And being above the waterfall now, you can see down again, glistening in the sunlight. All very nice. And in the distance, seeing the rear of the city of Nusaring. Even off into the distance, looking far off, you can see the ships on the horizon coming in and out of docks. It's quite a nice view of the south of the island as you're walking along. And on the path that you've currently taken, you end up on the hillside above the mosaic wall that you followed to the doorway to St. Matthias's resting place beforehand.
While we've got this vantage point, can I use the seeing glass to see if I can spot anything that may be related to what we're looking for?
Sure.
What do you want? Perception?
I don't want anything really.
Okay.
So you look through the looking glass, and you're looking off into the distance. You're looking in the direction of the redwoods, which is where you're heading. Now, you were told something previously on your visit to the redwoods, and as you're looking into the redwoods, you can't see any camps. You can't see any fires. You can't see any breaks in the trees. You can't see any gaps at all. And the one thing that enters your head that was said before, it was that if you wish to find us,
Oh yeah, the blue light.
follow the light. Yes.
Ah. Okay. What was the thing that emitted the blue light? I just had like a ball or an orb, didn't I?
You did.
All right.
You also had the magic words to say to cast it.
Ah, crap. Okay.
It's really unfortunate that Jack isn't on tonight.
Yeah. No, couldn't even start.
It's fine, I'll let you off. It's not a problem. It's okay.
Thank you.
So, Rogu remembers that he's got the orb. And do you pull it out at this point, or do you wait?
I will pull it out at this point.
Okay. So Rogu pulls out his orb, and as he pulls out the orb, he mumbles the magic words, and the orb takes off like a shot and leaves a streak of blue light behind it. You're still about 2 miles from the redwood.
Should we run or just casually stroll?
Nah, no
As
point
it's
putting
your
effort.
orb.
Nah, stroll. Not straining ourselves.
So you start to stroll, following your blue line. After about 10 minutes, the blue line starts to dissipate.
Ah, crap. All right. Pick up the pace then. A
This is
brisk
why I
walk.
said, do you want to do it now or later? Now it is. You pick up the pace and you start following this blue line. You're staying in front of its disappearance, just about. And you sort of maintain this jogging pace for about 1.5 miles until you reach the edge of the redwoods.
Did we leave Raymond in the cart?
Yes.
Ah, crap.
God
Okay.
damn it!
You left Raymond in the cart outside the door of the logging encampment.
Is there a way I can recall the orb? Like if I say whatever the magic words are, is there like an opposite? Like return to me.
No, there wasn't. It was a one way and one way only.
Blue orb, return.
Sword of Omens, come to my I, Rogul, Lord of the Blue Orb, commands it. I think that happens.
Okay. All right. Well, we lost that again then.
That's right. I didn't say that the blue line had completely disappeared. I just said you'd reached the edge of the redwoods.
Oh no, but I was thinking if we had enough time, go back and get the cart and come back. But we're different.
Just waste a couple of hours in the afternoon. Just walk back, pick him up, walk back in.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. That cart's gone. All right. Carry on.
Oh dear.
Shall we try walking?
Well, you're still following your blue light. So your blue light is still leading through, meandering through the trees.
Okay.
Through the trees, it suddenly gets to a tree and then takes a sharp left, and then sort of goes along 20 meters and then diagonal right. Almost feels like a moment that you're almost coming back on yourself. As you're making your way through these woods, you see various creatures and lizards climbing up the trees. But while you're following, you're all paying attention to what's around you. So roll me a perception quickly.
22.
14.
10.
13.
That's all pretty good. Everybody 15 and above, you hear this light squeaking coming from a tree. Not like a mouse-ish type squeaking coming
Chinchilla-like squeaking?
from a tree. As the 22 turns and looks at that tree, he sees a chinchilla running upwards.
We finally get the chinchilla. Well, we find a chinchilla. We don't know if it's the chinchilla. Everyone, quick! Chinchilla, get it!
I'll throw a javelin.
Don't kill it!
You never said you said
You
chinchilla
didn't,
there.
and he's throwing the chinchilla. Roll me an attack.
Oh, God.
No, well, we can't freaking kill it. After all
After
all
all
to
of this, we finally
Yeah.
potentially get the chinchilla, and that thing kills it.
13 to hit.
Misses.
Whew.
Chinchilla's
But it
Chinchilla's far too quick. As you sort of throw it, the chinchilla sort of jumps from tree to tree. Disappears off into the green. The blue light has now got about 30 feet in front of you. While you stop to throw a javelin at a chinchilla.
Let's go chase the blue light before we get lost in the.
Well,
It's
you chase the
forest.
blue light. I need this chinchilla. I'll handle the chinchilla. You get the blue light.
All right, bestie.
Right, so you're leaving Brutus to chase the chinchilla, yeah?
I trust bestie. If that's what he wants to do, if it's just a chinchilla, that's fine. What can a chinchilla do?
Well, if it's a druid, a lot.
Touche.
So, what's happening, guys? The blue light's running away.
I'm going for the chinchilla.
Do you have a net in any of your bag of holdings or something?
Yes. I have the kind of parachute thing, which I can adapt.
The longer
Oh,
you
yeah.
stick around, the further away the blue light gets.
A55 starts trying to get the blue light.
Okay, A55 is chasing the blue light, and Dudley is chasing the blue light. That leaves Rogu and Brutus playing with the chinchilla.
Right. I'll see if I can help out trying to nab the chinchilla.
Right. So Dudley and A55 go running off into the woods, chasing after the blue light. You two
I trust your bestie.
are stuck chasing the chinchilla. Fantastic. No sooner do you turn around that you completely lose sight of Dudley and A55.
Well, if we remember the general direction they went, then we'll just go that way once we've got this thing.
So roll me a perception.
Whom?
Whoever's looking for the freaking chinchilla.
Oh, okay.
Yay. 7.
19.
So you look up into the tree, you can see that there's a sort of rustling in the bush as a little grey blob just kind of jumps to another tree.
Okay. Rogu, there it is. Get it.
All right. I'll see if I can. Is it close enough to huck a net at, or is it quite?
I mean, it's up in a tree. It's all like 30 feet up.
Oh, okay. Damn. What could I do that would be helpful?
Well, aren't you carrying your wrist slingshot still? See, what people forget to say is, can I use my weapon, but I don't want to kill it. I just want to knock it out.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That then, please.
So, because you've got your little wrist thing, haven't you?
Yeah, that's the one.
It's the one thing you've had magically infused and never used it.
No. Yeah. All right. That, please.
Good choice.
Thank
So-
you, DM.
You aim up into the trees. You sort of see this little grey furry blob, and you fire, rolling an attack using your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
Can I give
Yes.
Rogu
You can
guidance?
You want to give him guidance? Okay, cool.
Yeah, if that's allowed.
Yes.
Cool.
So you get an extra D4 on what you roll, Rogu.
All right then. 16.
A 16 hits,
Ooh, nice.
and you hear a.
Is it falling from the tree?
Well, that was what I was just about to roll for. So we'll find out. It's a direct hit. Whoa! You see it. As it gets hit, you see it sort of jump, and it tries to make it to another tree, and it misses the branch, and is now falling 30 feet to the ground.
Can I quickly use the parachute to try and like snag it.
You did say you were getting out of the parachute, so I'll say it's already out.
Cool.
So that's fine. So yes, roll me a dexterity saving throw to see whether you get there quick enough.
Okay.
From hitting the floor. And why are there fireworks going on? Huh?
21.
21's good. Yeah, you go over there with the parachute and just thump.
Oh. I'll lay it down and
You sort of the little chinchilla just sort of in there.
can I do an arcana check to see if it's magical?
Ooh. Yes.
Yeah, I was doing. Get out of your shape.
Okay. That is 15.
It is magical, but it is not a druid.
Okay. Can you hear me, Chinchilla? Oh, hold on. I think. Do I have it? Yes, I will cast Speak with Animals. Sorry for that, Mr. Chinchilla. We've been after a chinchilla for a while now.
Wondering what voice a chinchilla would have.
Squeaky.
I suppose let's go Alvin and the Chipmunks, shall we?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, no.
You started this.
Yeah.
So, outs my head.
I will try and cast Cure Wounds on it.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
I have to hit me.
I'll give it some leftover rations. What about some herbs?
Ooh. Yeah, oh, sorry. Oh.
There we go. Sorry about that.
The chinchilla sort of runs around your arm and sits on your shoulder.
Oh.
Sorry.
I don't... Well, we've been looking for a chinchilla for ages, but a specific one in druid nature.
Am I a chinchilla?
Yes, you are a chinchilla, yes.
Good to know.
But you're also magical. Did you?
Nothing happens.
Okay. Did you know you were magical?
No.
I don't suppose you see other chinchillas that are druids, do you?
And he sort of looks at you really puzzled and just like, other chinchillas? I'm the only chinchilla.
You're the only chinchilla?
The only chinchilla.
What, on the whole entire island?
Yes.
Oh, that's really sad.
Well, I have friends with rabbits
Oh,
and
these
chipmunks.
two we're talking about.
Now what did... I've
I
got to...
I also have lots of rabbit friends, and they all disappeared.
I don't suppose they were all involved in some weird sex stuff, were they?
You've been talking to that stupid Robin.
Yes, that's the one.
I know her.
You must be the chinchilla we seek.
Weird family.
Now, why? You know what? We've been searching for this chinchilla, and for love nor money, I can't actually remember why.
No.
I just remember it had to do with some sex thing, and we needed the chinchilla for something.
Oh,
No,
man.
the chinchilla was doing recruitment. So we thought the chinchilla was the bad guy recruiting for the
But so you're not even there.
Brotherhood.
I was just making friends with all your rabbit friends, and we were having fun. Just bounding and floundering in the woods.
What kind of fun were you having? Because we were under the impression you were doing a recruitment for the Brotherhood.
No, just making friends because I'm the only chinchilla.
Oh, well, I don't suppose you have any information regarding who's recruiting for the Brotherhood, do you? With all your friends that you used to have?
No more friends. Rabbits are all gone.
Well, we can be your friends. You can stay with us if you like.
Oh, that's lovely.
And I'll try and get you some herbs and give you some more food.
I like herbs.
So as he's on my shoulder, I'll look around and just see if there's any like natural herbs that are just growing around.
Do you know why I'm magical?
I was hoping you could tell me. I don't know. I just know you have magical presence within you.
No. That's the chinchilla. I made the mistake of getting on a ship. Those big wooden boat thingies, and I ended up on the island.
Sorry, go on. So, can I try detect magic on the chinchilla and see what color aura it is?
I can give you an aura color, yeah.
Obviously, I'll need to know what that signifies, but yeah, that would probably help. So,
Well, the aura I can give you, I can only give you whether it's good, bad, or neutral.
okay, that's still going to be a better help than anything else we got. So yeah, I will take it. So yeah, I cast detect magic.
So on your detect magic, you see that there is a neutral aura to this creature.
Okay.
It's neither bad nor good, but it is of a unstable nature.
Oh, okay. Unstable in what regard?
The chinchilla has no idea how to control it.
Okay, so it's a ticking time bomb, could potentially. Oh well, what's the worst that can happen? What happened to all your rabbit friends and everything?
I don't know. One day they were there, and the next day they were gone. We frolicked, and they fucked off.
I don't think it's anything you did.
It's okay. I made friends with a big pussycat.
A big pussycat, you say?
Yeah.
How big are we talking?
There are some in my nuts and meow, meow, and he's sort of like getting his arms again, kind of.
Really big then.
Yeah. Big wet pussycat.
Do you think we could meet him?
No, here on the other island.
Oh, okay. Still curious about what I can find out about his magical energy.
How long does the last?
What the speaking?
Yeah.
It is 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Roku, do you have anything you want to ask the chinchilla from?
Oh, I've seen you before.
Does
No, not so. Some people know before.
Does the understanding languages thing transfer over to me? Like, do I understand what it's saying now?
For the moment, I'll let you.
Oh, thanks. All right, people like me, eh? Where have you seen people like me?
Up in the woods.
Oh, are you able to lead us to them?
Yeah.
Well, because we're kind of in all the haste of capturing you, we've sort of lost our trail, and we were trying to get to those people. So if you could help us out, that'd be great.
They said, where does the word the cats are more?
Or because we thought you were the ringleader of the sex parties.
Such a way with words, Rogue.
Yeah. I'm a chinchilla. I'm the only chinchilla.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
He sort of stands there, puts both his hands on his hips, sort of gets real swaggy and goes, do I look kinky at all?
For God's sake.
The proper swagger.
So we just made a chinchilla sassy.
Yeah, so can you help us out? Do you think you can lead us to these people?
And it just, as it sort of goes, I don't know, it goes, I don't.
We need to teach it sign language.
All right.
Straight on, zigzag, split.
Wipe our nose. Okay.
Yeah, we'll roughly go on the directions he's given.
I felt like a freaking squirrel out of Emperor's New Groove.
Squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeak, squeaking.
Yeah. Squeaky, squeak, 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 squeaking.
Oh, I'll give him some more herbs for his assistance, and if he still wants to stay with us, he's more than welcome.
He's on your shoulder.
Yeah, that's fine. He's staying with me.
Just don't give him a pin and a balloon. It'll wake up a whole party of aggressive animals.
Mm-hmm.
I mean pumas. Or jaguars.
I don't know if they're going to be in D&D. You might.
I remember, there's panthers. Well, close approximations. So, Dudley and A55 screaming through the woods, trying to keep up with this blue orb. You do really well, but no sooner do you leave the side of Rogu and Brutus that you completely lose sight of them. And continuing to sprint through and make your way following this blue orb. You get to a break in the trees, and all of a sudden you stand outside the village of the Dragon King.
Oh.
I turn around and see just me and.
Yes.
Any other? I know Bestie stayed to go check for the chinchilla. Where's Rogu?
Apparently wanted to spot the chinchilla as well.
Oh, A55, your voice changed.
Well, because A55 wasn't paying attention, so I thought I'd answer for you.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Your partner asked you a question.
Yes, Rogu went
Did-
to the chinchilla and we lost him now.
Should we go in before them or wait until both of them come to us?
Well, I doubt they'd come to us because they're probably speaking to a chinchilla or something like that.
While the two of you stand there chatting, a large, red-skinned, heavily armored half dragon walks up behind you, and you can just hear.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
What? The big, red, scaly.
Don't say it out loud, numpty.
Black.
Oh, I thought he was a red.
You said
Cool,
red.
right.
Black.
You said red.
I didn't say black.
You said red.
Red.
What didn't say? Did I say red? I meant
You
black.
said red.
You said red. That's why we got excited because that could be the one.
Heavily armored, black
Okay.
dragon, half dragon.
I'm gonna do both hands in the air, just slowly turn around.
Nice to see you again.
Again.
King's mutual.
And then he just one elongated claw on each hand, just puts it in your backs. Let's go.
What, inside
And
or?
he starts pushing you forwards.
Hey, no, wait.
Yeah, so be it. That's what we were planning to do anyway.
Where am I going?
You're coming with me. I don't have a choice with the finger guns.
Well, what did I do?
You turned up.
You're with me.
Oh, for flip's sake.
You get pushed. You get pushed through the main archway to the encampment. And as you notice, in English, roll me a perception.
Both.
Yes.
13.
Nine.
Cool. 855. You notice that your daggers look really familiar to the teeth that are in this archway.
Oh dear. Well, that's probably not good, is it?
And he pushes you round, and he stands you there, and he sort of cups both of you behind the back of the neck, just sort of standing there holding you.
Oh, charming.
And it's just, thank you for coming willingly. Open the cage.
Wait.
Oh, doing that again.
And as they open the cage and put you in it, they shut it and lock it. A blue dragonborn steps out of the shadows, cloaked, and he sort of waves his hand, and you see a red mist sort of descend over the lock. And while you sit in this cage, you look around and you can see that this cage is made out of bones. Humanoid bones.
Oh, charming.
Oh dear.
And while A55 and Dudley remain in there, you're going to get guided by a chinchilla next week.
Ooh.
Ah,
They finally got the chinchilla. Well, not a lot else to say, except for, until next time, take care.